All right, we are back for day number 111. If you've taken any trades, do let me know in the comments down below. Let's get right into the video and into my bias. So today I expected a touch of this 4-hour fair value gap before moving bullish. We were internally bearish on the 1 hour. Actually, no, we were bearish externally and internally on the 1 hour. And I was hoping that this fair value gap right here would do the damage. We didn't actually touch it. It was very, very, very close, but that led to a really good hourly close that indicated me that we might move to the upside. Now, on the 15-minute, we had this right here, this touch of the fair value gap right here, and I joined the charts at around 12 past 3, so I was a little bit late, had some things to run and do. So I joined around this area right here, and the 5-minute closes here, here somewhere, right? This 5-minute closes here, so I was aware that the next 15-minute candle might manipulate again to this 5-minute order block and to this 15-minute order block. So I went down to the 1 minute, decided this is the touch of the 15-minute and the 5-minute, decided to long that reaction. But I was waiting for a close right here above this. And I guess you can sort of call this a close, but I wasn't really confident given the fact that we wicked through. This 1 minute barely has no wick, and we just barely just close above it. So it would have made sense to do this and possibly to here, to this 15-minute order block, which is where my TP, where I ended up taking profits. It would have made sense, but this close didn't amuse me, so to say. So decided to wait, decided to wait again for 5 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So eventually we get this 5-minute close. We get this 5-minute touch of the fair value gap right here, and this 5-minute touch of the fair value gap leads to a 1-minute break of structure right here. So let me just delete this. Leads to this 1-minute break of structure where you had this high broken here, then you had this candle that broke it. Now it's bearish, right? Red candle, red candle, red candle. We touched the 5-minute fair value gap, break structure. I put my entry here, assuming that the next few minutes of the 5-minute candle will expand higher. So ended up putting my entry here at the order block, got filled on this candle right here, which marked the expansion lower until there, got filled there, suffered a little bit of drawdown, and then I said, okay, ideally, we want to go higher now. Then we got this close right here, which didn't make me too confident, but I decided, okay, I'm gonna let this 5-minute power free to play out. Ideally, we move in the last few minutes so that the 15-minute candle also moves bullish, and I have some space for the next 15-minute candle to not wake me out. We ended up moving really, really good. We got sort of like we stalled around here. At this point, I wanted to move stops because after this candle close, I moved stops to down here, right? Because now I have this fair value gap, this tiny order block, and this to protect me. However, on the 5-minute, I went back to the 5-minute and I just decided to move the stop to just below this wick. Ended up taking profits a little bit earlier. So my target was this on the 1-hour order block. That line over there is a 1-hour order block. Would have been a good target, but I just decided to take profits on the touch of the 15-minute order block because I just felt, it's a 0.3 R difference, and I would rather sacrifice that 0.3 R, right, in case that 15-minute order block is the catalyst for this pullback right here. It wasn't. It was, but this 1 hour did mostly the damage. This is still the 15-minute order block inside here. It just overlaps. But I would just rather sacrifice that sort of like 0.3 R right? So this is 2.1, this is 1.92. So that's around 1.3 because then I got filled a little bit lower. I would rather sacrifice that 0.3R than, you know, suffer all that drawdown again, because I was just really, really close to the TP, and the 15-minute order block could be the catalyst for the small pullback. So pretty happy with the trade. Was patient through this whole move. Maybe, you know, this right here, I don't know. For me, I'm still evaluating whether or not this was out of like FOMO of it reverting, but it made sense in the thing, like we got this extreme 15-minute order block right here. It made sense that, you know, we might front run the extreme 1 hour and then go back, and then go back down, given the fact that the 15-minute at this time hadn't expand lower. Basically, it just went up and it still had to expand lower. So for me, that made sense. It still makes sense now. I'm going to go to the gym, then I'm going to come back and journal, so I can have like, I can see the trade through a different perspective. So hope you enjoy, and I see you tomorrow for day number 112.